Hello, I'm OCD Mom, and we are going to continue today with the High Isle Questline that we started, 3 or 4 days ago. I was supposed to get back, and I don't know, real life happens. Anyway, welcome back. I think I'm in the Discord server. Yes, I am in voice on the Discord server. I don't know why my headphones feel a bit like a vacuum right now. It feels odd. Okay, so somebody's giving away companion gear. Sorry, I got distracted. um, oh, what's going on now? Oh, I'm getting a message that I'm streaming. Really? Thanks. I wonder if I can mute that. I'll have to work on that. Squirrel? Anyway, let's find out where. Um. Okay, so I have got this way shrine from going here to do the High Isle. What is it? Tales of Tribute. Gosh. Oh, sorry. The Tales of Tribute game. There's a location here, and there's a location over here. I think it is. You can play Tales of Tribute. So I'm just gonna hit this way shrine here for a little shortcut. Goodness. Wait a minute. I'm curious now. What is this? Oh, that's just the daily quest. Oh, more squirrels! I'm so distracted today.
Get away from me, stupid thing! Is it gone?
Should we talk to him since we haven't started this quest?
Up there. That's... Steer clear of Tor Drayok, stranger.
Well,
Those
that's where we're
strange
headed.
moats are everywhere. I saw one of them turn a cow into a person. I'm
Oh.
getting out of here before one of them gets me. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a farm animal.
What's wrong? He just told us what's
I
wrong.
don't know. I was just trying to cut through the area around the old wizard's tower there when I spotted those strange moats. It was chaos. Unnatural things started happening, and then one of the moats started chasing me.
Do things like this happen often, or happen at Tordria? He said it. I'm sorry.
No, not that I've ever seen. And I take that shortcut almost every day. The Magister who lives there and his Khajiit assistant, Ember, are nice enough. I hope they're all right. But I'm not crazy enough to go back.
I wonder if this
You
is
look
the.
brave. Maybe you could?
I wonder if this is the companion quest. I'll go see what's going on. Oh, well, we're gonna get Miri out anyway, huh? I don't know what a moat is, but that makes me a little worried. Okay, so.
All right. So how much trouble are you in?
Oh no, we were going somewhere else. Ow. Let's finish this quest and then we'll go do the Ember quest. I'll be good. I will focus and not chase squirrels. I really want the companion. Well, there's real life. Oh, I can't get any rabbit meat. I guess the falcon ate it all. Okay. What are we running into here? Oh. Soul Razor Knight Duelist. He looks big. He looks really big. Oh, we probably should put our quest back. Oh, come on. Enter the chapel. Crypts. Alright, so that's the chapel. Maybe he won't notice us. What do you think? Oh, he's a world boss. we try and solo him? Maybe after? Ah, watch me die. Oh, there's another one. What in the heck? He's a much smaller one. Apples for LJ. Lady Arabelle. Oh.
There. It's open. Got any more locks you need picked? How about you, Valencia?
I think not, thank you.
Now's not the time, Jakan. Let's see what awaits us down in the crypts.
What, no sassy comments, Jakarn? Let's see what he has to say.
Hey, good looking. Didn't expect to see me turn up again? Guess Lady Arabelle's got more for me to do than stand around on a street corner looking pretty. She calls me her operative. Indentured servant is more like it.
Oh, what's going on with you and Valencia?
Valencia? Poor girl's smitten with me.
This is
She can't
dialogue
help
from
it.
the
Who am
prologue.
I to break her heart? So I flirt a
Okay.
little.
Skip that. That was from the prologue we did just a little bit ago. Okay, hold on. I'm messing with the. All right. Sorry, I wanted to mess with the Twitch screen so I could see it better. Enter the crypts.
Let's take a look around, carefully. Guild General Quentin is here somewhere, and we might be able to find out more about what the Ascendant Order is really after on High Isle. Let's take a look around.
I can't pinpoint the exact location of Quentin's medallion. He could be anywhere in here.
I'll scout ahead. Maybe someone should watch the door in case anyone follows us.
I'll keep watch. Be careful.
Aw, I knew you cared.
Quentin is our priority, but keep your eyes open. Who knows what the Ascendant Order left lying about?
He just ran off and just didn't even kill this person. Thanks a lot for nothing, Jakarn. Oh, at least she helped.
Let's take a look around.
Oh, okay. Does it just shoot everything 15 times? And... yep.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
I guess Lady Arabelle's gonna follow us.
Let's take a
I
look
don't
around.
want to talk to you. Why are you in my face? So every time I move, mouse clicks on you. Oh, they're the same color as the backdrops. Come on. Now, if this was Skyrim, there would be like skeletons popping out. What is this? A book. Take heart, people of Tamriel. The hour of your salvation is at hand. If you but have the courage to seize it. We are the Ascendant Order, knights of the people, fighting on behalf of the common folk of all lands. Our enemies are those who seek to keep you in bondage, who hoard power and authority in all lands. We bring you the means to rise up against those who rule over you, so that you can rule yourselves. You did not ask for this Three Banners War. It is cat hair. It is a war started by kings and queens who are not satisfied with the lands they already control. The peaceful people of Tamriel suffer and die for their greed. You are doomed to water noble... What? You are doomed to water noble ambitions, with your blood, until you stand up and say, this must stop. Do you like the NPCs? Stop. Only one path to peace and prosperity for all exists. You must overthrow the corrupt governments in all of Tamriel's nations. What harm have the people of High Rock done to the Aragonians? What grievance do the Red Guards hold against the Dark Elves? None, and none. Why should you fight so that some greedy monarch can subjugate new lands and peoples? Stand with us, the Ascended Order, and we can put an end to the kings and queens who care not whether you live or die. Join us, and together we can change the world. Death to the Empire.
Ascendant Order propaganda. Don't be taken in. They are not as benevolent as they want you to think. No sign of Quentin yet, though. We should keep going.
Jeez, have they changed the DPS already? I feel like it's taking a lot longer to kill everything. Oh, what am I supposed to be looking for? I'm still searching. Prisoner manifest. Lady Arabelle, your hitbox is so huge and you are on everything. Ooh. As per the Ascendant Magus instructions, an accounting of the prisoners completely in our custody. Kayleen, captain of the Spearhead. Oh, goodness. Suzo, captain of Kamal's Bane. Zaji, captain of the Perfect Pounce. Oh no. Guild General Quentin, Fighters Guild delegate, orders. Question the captains about what befell their passengers when they wrecked. Then they likely know when I can't remember her name. Queen Irene, Emmerich, and Iskar abandoned ship. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot her name. The crypt south of the large burial chamber should prove suitable as a temporary prison. Keep the captains alive until we are sure they are of no more use. Execute any other captives. If they cannot tell us where the delegates are, they are only security risks.
The Ascendant Order has the captains of our missing ships. But where are the Alliance leaders? First things first, clear the path to the South Crypt's place. We must rescue the captains and hope that Quentin is with them.
Can I push her in a lake? I shouldn't admit it. My children are grown. I've been watching the Borgias. It's not a very good show. I don't recommend it. And it's getting kind of weird. But some king in Italy stocked a lake with flesh-eating eels so that he could throw his enemies in there, or people in his court that he didn't like. Can we toss her in one? Oh, come on, just so much faster. Are they sitting on anything good? Nope. Empty barrels. Oh, yay. You know what? This is one good thing about coming to the party late is everybody that was going to do this went through the first week and they're all gone. I got this whole place to myself because they all just did it.
Lady Arabelle.
Kayleen, Zaji, Zuzo. Thank the Divines you're all right. But where are the delegates?
Apologies, my lady. We lost our charges.
Zaji, it's not all right.
Not to spoil the reunion, but we're about to get company.
Jakan, free the captains. Friend, keep the Ascendant Order at bay. Buy us some time.
Yep. Daily endeavor done. Oh, who's hitting me? You must die. Oh, Miri's gonna take care of you? Very good. What? Why are you guys all just appearing now? Oh, come on. I've never seen anybody use that bubble before. Now I start using it. Now they're all using it.
You know,
Collect
I
Valencia
like to
and get the
think I'm
captains to
agreeable.
safety, Jakarn. We'll find Quentin.
The Knights took Quentin away not long ago. I think they're questioning him now.
Then we must hurry.
Where's
Come, my
Saji?
friend.
Oh. I'm confused. I guess I'm supposed to open the door for her. Maybe I'll slam it in her face. Oh, that's not a door. Okay, I thought maybe there'd be something interesting hidden inside. Alright, where's this other... Man, there is nothing any good in any of these chests. What's the point? Okay, we're about to get swamped by... Oh, two? Mary, don't get too close. You'll aggravate the other guy. Then I'm gonna have to kill them both.
The enemy is this way.
It is not. It's right in front of me.
Whew, that was a bit of a warm-up.
That felt good. I could hit Lady Arabelle with my sticky stick. Bit of a warm-up. Are you warmed up now, Mary? I don't know. After playing Skyrim this weekend, I missed the fight style in there, and not a big fan of this fight style. Guts from the rat.
Down there. It's Quentin. Let's listen and try to figure out what's going on.
They always make it such a long drop.
Is upon us. An age of free peoples standing together, not kneeling to
He's a
distant
traitor.
thrones.
This is not your war, General. What say you?
The war took everything from me. I am with you. How can I help?
The Order is trying to recruit Quentin? We have to put a stop to this.
We must put a stop. Oh, Lady Arabelle, go away! You're such a pain. I'm really growing to really dislike her. At first I was like, meh, indifferent, didn't really like her, but that's fine. But now I really don't like her.
Don't panic. We can do this.
I wasn't panicking. It's the same old stuff. Shoot, 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 shoot. Bullet sponge. Another thing. Kill a bug and get some... What was that? Oh, it's probably Lady Arabelle. Yep, it was. The place is loaded with apples, LJ.
I don't know.
I don't want you. Gonna shoot her. Turn off kill an innocent. Wonder what would happen if you could kill her. Can you kill her? Maybe I'll turn off the kill an innocent. Go away. Stupid
Each delegate
hitbox.
carries a medallion like this one, Magus. It serves as both an invitation and a key.
Keep it. We may need your access later. Right now, I want you to kill the meddling investigator nipping at our heels.
Lady Arabelle? But she's...
No longer working alone. She's found some capable help. Deal with them.
Oh, Quentin. I guess you've made your choice.
Okay. Oh, Miri. Oh, can I just keep? Die, lady, die. What, they don't even want you to go in the corner. They got the whole thing just mapped out perfectly. Just stay on the path. Just follow the quest. And get nothing. No rewards. Don't stray. It's open world, but only go where we tell you to go. And kill every last living thing. Can't even sneak by these guys. That would make it interesting if you could actually sneak by them. That would be fun. Challenging. Everywhere I turn, Lady Arabelle, you're right there. Oh, now we're swimming. I'll push the barrel.
Here is your chance, Quentin.
200.
Stop these fools and strike a blow for the people.
Really?
I'm sorry, Lady Arabelle, but I have made my choice.
For the Ascendant Order!
We must. We can't allow the General to stop us. I'm sorry it came to that, but well fought, my friend.
Oh,
Let's
what is
sneak
that?
outside.
Wow. You don't come by those too often.
Oh, yeah, and so valuable. It's not bad, but no thank you. Oh, shoot. I should have fixed my armor before I came out on... We'll head back out to town as soon as we get a chance. Fix my armor. Okay. More shadow stuff. Yay. There should be at least some kind of chest or prize or something for killing him. I just got breakable armor. That's it? That's all you get. Nothing. Flank steak. Oh, that's what I could do. I have got so much. What? Oh, where did it go? Isn't it on this account? Isn't it grilled? What is that steak? Let me try that. Yeah, garlic and pepper venison steak. My goodness, I get some of this in every box. LJ's always telling me to eat something, and I always forget. Every one of the Tale Tribute card games, I get that. Oh, good, I ate that just as we're leaving. Oh, get to talk to her.
I didn't expect Guild General Quentin to turn on us, and I certainly didn't desire his death. It seems sympathy for the Ascendant Order is more widespread than I knew. We must be cautious, particularly with whom we choose to trust going forward.
You think some of the others may turn on us?
Do I expect
Of course they will.
it? No, but that doesn't mean we should let our guard down. This venture wasn't a complete failure, though. We rescued the captains of our missing ships. We need to find out what happened at sea and what befell the Alliance leaders.
Well, where did Jakaran and Valencia take the captains?
To Mandrake Manor, my home in Gonfalon Bay. I'll mark it on your map. Jakaran, Valencia, and I have been using my townhouse as a base of operations. I'm confident that it is as safe from the Ascended Order as any other location we might choose.
Why is it called Mandrake Manor?
Oh, the name comes from a book I'm rather fond of. I bought the manor to serve as my home in retirement, and I keep a few mementos of my career there. Meet me there, my dear, and we'll see what our rescued captains have to say about all this.
I'll meet you in Gonfalon Bay. Good, because I need to fix my armor. We'll go. Shoo. Leave. Just stand there. Should we try the world boss on our own? Did 2 million get our behind kicked and pay more for repairing our armor? Oh, maybe that's not a world boss. I thought it said 2 million. Now it says 108. I don't know. Let's see what this does. Go get him, Mary. Oh, I'm not making much damage at all. Hey, Mary, take a shot at him. Holy cow! He's like that thing. Oh, in Hugh's Bane. Oh shoot! Did you just kill Mary? Elemental L F. Oh, great. Yay! So did we complete this? I guess it doesn't tell us. Alright. So, I bought the little apartment here. So we can travel there. And then we can go to her manor after we fix our armor. Okay. No, I don't want that. Wait a minute. Did somebody say... Oh, that's peeled fish. No. Somebody was telling me that fish is going for like 500 gold now. I wonder if she'll let me fix my stuff. Nope. Nope, she won't. Empty.
I don't know how well I'd sleep if the rumbling ground around here.
Holy cow, I don't even have enough to pay for my... Oh my goodness, how did I get so much damage to my armor? Oh my goodness. I should sell some of this stuff. I don't even use this stuff. I've got hundreds of them. Whoops, I meant to do my armor.
If you plan to make Gonfalon Bay...
1,377 damage. Holy moly. I think we need to steal some more stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's still fixing. Where are we headed now? It says out of town. No, here, over here. It's a blue horse. Oh, it's wearing a blue cape. Oh, I wonder if that's like the one... LJ bought a black horse, but that's got like a dagger fall. That's cool.
Well?
Ah, there you are. Go inside and talk to Captain Colleen. Find out what happened at sea. I need a moment to collect my thoughts.
Yeah, good. You're gonna stay out here. Oh my goodness. There's a party going on. And it's not stealing. Investigator Vale. Oh, the room was indeed locked when the murder occurred, Investigator Vale said, brushing dust from her elegant finery. The scullery maid, equally as dusty and looking quite flushed, hurriedly adjusted her. Do you think they were doing something in the back room? As she ran out from behind the alchemist's well-stocked shelves. What was going on back here? Oh, what? Yeah, what was going on back here, Investigator? Alchemist Krillana asked suspiciously. Oh, your feisty little maid was just helping me with my research, Vale said. Pay her no mind. What should you what you should be paying attention to is the half-empty bottle of Wammusubile. Alchemist Krayla shifted nervously, glancing at the blurry town guard who was watching their exchange with renewed interest. She swallowed and said, What does my old supply room have to do with the death of Garth the banker? He was locked in his own room when he died. Vale dragged a gloved finger across one of the shelves. Yes, the place is rather dusty. You did insist this particular storage facility hadn't been used in many months, but notice the bottle of bile? Most of the dust has been wiped away, and do you know why? Why? The burly guard asked. Vale awarded him with her most dazzling smile, because good constable, the banker, was already murdered when he locked himself in. He just didn't realize it. Vale turned to the alchemist with a triumphant grin. Admit it, you applied generous amounts of the deadly bile to the banker's quill during these past few weeks. You slowly poisoned the poor man. Dang you, Vale, the alchemist spat. If it wasn't for these meddling kids. But I won't let you have the satisfaction of watching them cart me off to a dungeon. Krayla poured the contents of a vial down her throat before the guard could stop her. Her skin turned the color of ash even before she slumped to the ground. Your death gives me no satisfaction, Krillana, Vale said with regret. Then she perked up. But your scullery maid, on the other hand. Now, where did that little vixen run off to? I can't. Go away. Go away. Go away. Alright. Oh, we don't have that one. It's not exciting. How much is it worth? Oh, we lost it. Oh, nothing. Soul gem? Looks like this place gets picked over regularly, like the place in Blackwood. Oh, another one. Let's see. Oh, that one I already have. Yeah. All this stuff just looks like repeats of Solitude. They just repurpose Solitude stuff. The real Investigator Vale? Nope, not gonna read that one. That one is too long. So you can pause and read this for yourself. I will let you see it quickly. There you go. I'm sure you enjoyed that book thoroughly. I will not be reading it because I have the patience up. I don't know. Something that doesn't have patience. I'm not getting anything good. Well, of course I got millet because I went and took stuff out of the millet sack. What was I thinking? Oh, it's like a nice little, oh, another Investigator Vale in the Reach. Okay, there's a lot. She has a lot of Investigator Vale books in her house. Investigator Vale, famed solver. Sorry, I've read that as famed over. Famed solver of crimes and unraveler of mysteries needs no introduction, not even in the wild and untamed expanse of the Reach. When the caravan that was transporting her from Skingard to Solitude continued north after a stop in Falkreath, it came under the assault by a band of Reach folk raiders. 3 of the 4 caravan wagons were able to escape, but the 4th wagon, the wagon carrying Investigator Vale, broke an axle and was quickly surrounded by the raiders. The 4 caravan guards raised their weapons and were prepared to die defending the wagon and its goods and passengers when the investigator leapt down from the conveyance and stepped forward. I invoke the Reach custom of a favor for a favor, Vale said, calling upon her research into the tradition of the Reach folk. Surely there must be something Investigator Vale can do for your clan chief to secure our safe passage through your land. A few disgruntled murmurs bounced through the crowd of raiders. Obviously, they had been hoping to engage in some pillaging and plunder. As a striking woman stepped forward, the raiders fell silent. She was clearly a Reach witch, and she was clearly the leader of these raiders. I am Orana, clan chief of the Spirit Tane clan, she said with pride and power. Are you truly the legendary puzzle solver from High Rock? Puzzle solver sounds unimpressive, Vale said, but yes, I am Investigator Vale. Do you have a crime or a murder I can unravel for you? Chief Arana smiled. No murder, at least not yet, but offerings left by the various clans from the spirit of Holdren Ring keep disappearing. Already my clan and 2 others have come close to battle, thinking one of the others has stolen our offerings. Vale couldn't help but notice the young male and female hunters trying to remain inconspicuous in the midst of the other raiders. But as Orana described the situation, they both threw nervous glances at each other, and their cheeks turned bright red. Very well, said Vale, I accept. I shall solve this mystery for you in exchange for safe passage through Reach territory. Then let us perform the ceremony of... Chief Orana began, but Vale waved her off as she walked over to the 2 young hunters. These are your culprits, Chief Orana, Vale proclaimed. They didn't mean any harm. A prank gone wrong, am I right? Both young raiders nodded in agreement, clearly ashamed and clearly worried about what was to happen next. Chief Orana's brow wrinkled and she said, a hunter's prank. Yes, I remember. I was young once. Younger. They need to repay the clans, but we'll work it out. Splendid, said Vale. Then we can be on our way. Safe passage as agreed. Safe passage, the chief said with a smile. After the ritual, we shall have a ritual for... After the ritual. We have a ritual for everything. Of course you do, said Vale. Well, we wouldn't want to offend. Strange stuff. Alright, let's see what's up here. Anything good? Nothing good. Empty. Another... Oh my goodness! Seriously? Oh, good. This is a long one. I don't have to read this one. Okay, you can pause the video and you can read Investigator Vale for yourself. Did you enjoy the book? Okay, so that one explains the house. So oh, this is a big house. Whoa, we could be here all night reading these. Okay. Investigator Vale, the curse of Mandrake Manor. You have no ghost, my dear friend. The culprit is, in fact, Polwan, the blacksmith. Investigator Vale's Investigators Vale. Investigator Vale's words echoed off the walls as the crowd gathered in the library around Lady Mandrake. What? Investigator Vale's words echoed off the walls as a crowd gathered in the library around Lady Mandrake. That sentence, is it just me? That doesn't make sense. Investigator Vale's words, there's got to be punctuation missing, echoed off the walls as the crowd gathered in the library around Lady Mandrake gasped. Sorry, there's some missing punctuation. I don't know how to read that sentence. Heads turned in all directions, seeking the accused. In the back of the room, the blacksmith stood nervously. A look of utter guilt spread across his face, even as he shook his head from side to side. What are you talking about? There is no way a mere mortal could have caused all this trouble, he said defensively. How could I sneak into a locked room and murder the butler? How could I hide the body when I was in my forge the entire time? You have no evidence, lady. The room fell silent as all eyes once again turned to Investigator Vale. The insult didn't seem to faze her in the least. Her eyes sparkled in the flickering candlelight as she drew back her shoulders, tilted her head up slightly so that her raven hair fell across her back. The fingers of her right hand, curled into a tight fist, seemed to clutch something. She made a deliberate show of rotating her fist and letting her fingers fall open to reveal a shiny bronze key in the shape of a skull. Oh, you have once again underestimated me, dear Polwan, Vale said. The evidence is clear as the nose on your face. You were the only one who had access to this skeleton key, the one lost by the Lord of Mandrake Manor. Polwan's eyes widened. He stumbled over his words before collecting himself. He said, You don't know that was mine. How did you get it? Wait, you used me. Vale's head rolled back in a joyous laugh, erupting from her long, elegant throat. Oh, you silly little man. Of course I used you. Those drinks we shared last night, I added a tincture of yours to yours that allowed me to search your rooms after you fell into a deep sleep. It was a simple matter for me to see exactly what was out of place. Vale, now moving about the room and playing to her audience, continued. Scratches on the floor by the bookshelf clearly revealed evidence of a hidden door. Gloves casually tossed in a corner stained with blood. Boots caked with grass from the forest where the bodies were found, and this key sitting on your nightstand for anyone to see. What does any of that prove except that you drugged me? Polwan cried. It proves everything, Vale says happily. Instead of a ghost, we have a disgruntled blacksmith who wandered the tunnels beneath the manor, tunnels that could only be accessed with this key, that started a scheme to frighten and blackmail the Lord. Shame on you for that. Eventually led to murder. No, Polwan screamed. I won't be cheated out of what's mine. Not again. He drew a dagger from his belt and rushed toward Vale. She stepped to the side at the last possible moment, sending Palwan off balance and headlong into the wall. He fell, his own dagger protruding from his chest. Murder never pays, Vale said. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a bottle of aquavita waiting for me. Isn't that a hair tonic? And another mystery. There's always another mystery. What the heck? These are horribly cheesy. Oh, yeah. Investigator Vale, foul play. The ducks count, Tasman? Investigator Vale proclaimed as she rolled away from the burly noble. The ducks? Tamsin, confused and disappointed that the live and curvaceous private investigator was no longer on top of him, struggled onto his elbow and exclaimed, "Ducks, my sexy sleuth? This isn't really the time." Vale leaped from the bed, wrapped the silk sheet around her, and leaving the Count alone and exposed. "Oh, this is the perfect time. I finally figured out what's been going on in your estate." "The mysterious deaths?" Tamsin stammered, covering himself ineffectively with a pillow. He wasn't sure whether to get up and join her or stay in the bed. "I know I hired you to solve the problem, but I was hoping to bring another situation into conclusion first, my dear." "The craving is no longer upon me, Count Tamsin. I have another fowl to pluck, as it were." "What are you talking about, Vale?" The Count, now as angry as he was embarrassed, was having a problem keeping his voice down. "Speak plainly." "Plainly? I never speak anything but. It was an ingenious plan, but as always, Investigator Vale has figured it out." "Vale, my patience, like your craving, is wearing thin." Vale smiled and sat by the window, letting the breeze flow through her long raven hair. "Your game warden, Jilter Nari? Every one of the deaths I investigated occurred shortly after the victims finished a meal of roast duck. Duck provided generously by Nari. He poisoned your vassals." "The horrible person!" Count Tamsin exclaimed. "I'll chop him up and feed him to his own ducks. Dang that man!" Suddenly Vale was pressed against the Count, nothing but the thin silk sheets between them. "I love the way you think, Count," she purred. "I do believe the craving has returned." "What about my game warden?" "Justice can wait, Tamsin," Vale whispered. "But I do believe we were in the middle of something when the solution so rudely interrupted us. I'm quite famished, but I'm in the mood for something a bit more substantial than duck." "Oh, Investigator Vale," the Count said, as he and the sleuth fell back onto the bed. "Oh my goodness. These are so bad." Clearly they didn't want to waste a lot of time on them.
Shame they're so heavy.
I think that's one of the free ones you get for, yeah, from the blacksmith. What is that? It is nothing. This place has a ton of little crevices, doesn't it? Nope, I'm not gonna take that. Oh, not another Investigator Vale book! I don't know if my, I don't know if my, voice can take much more of these Investigator Vale books. That's part 3. Well, you can pause the book. I mean, pause the video and come back to it here. It's at the 50-minute mark. There we go. So part 3 is at the 50-minute mark. We'll go find the other ones for you. That's not part 2. This is out of order. But hope you enjoyed those books. Reading with your own voice. If you actually read the books, please, I'd love to hear it in the messages. Leave a comment and tell me which one of these books you liked best. Let's see. This one I do not have. It just really looks like Solitude repurposed. I'm just not impressed. Okay, so here's part 2 of the shambles. 1 minute later. Now we'll probably have to come back and do them all in order. Estimator Vale in Vardenfell. Okay, why is it not? I guess that's the... Guess that was the end. Wonder what happened to part 1. Where's part 1? Oh. Well, that kind of stinks. I was hoping to give them to all to you guys. Huh. Let me see. Maps. Oh, these don't even count? Huh. They're gonna leave you in suspense. Nice fireplace. Bless you. Yeah, I don't see any more books. So, sorry about that. No part 1. Okay, so I'm supposed to talk to Captain Kayleen. Optional steps. I think Zaji is taking a little nap. He's taking a cat nap! Today is National Cat Day.
Funny. First time we met, you were the one fished out of the water. Now look at us. I owe you a great debt. And I owe Dockmaster Arnauld a debt of a different kind. I visit High Isle often, and I thought he was a friend. Bah.
Can you tell me what happened out at sea and how you wound up in the crypts?
An armored mage and a gang of ruffians were waiting at the shallows. They clubbed down all who made it ashore. Dockmaster Arnauld showed up, and I thought we were saved. But the mage, a Brent noble by his voice, paid him to walk away and leave.
Back up. What happened before you washed ashore?
We were nearing landfall when a huge storm swept out of nowhere. I looked for the light at Gonfalon Head, but the lighthouse was dark. We were blown off course, crashed upon some rocks. I lost sight of High King Emmerich, but somehow made it to shore.
Do you know where High King Emmerich and the other leaders are now?
I'm not sure. I didn't see any of the royals when I waded ashore, and I was the last one from my ship to make it to the beach. The tide turned as I swam in, and no one was washed up after me. I'm afraid you won't find the High King at the shallows.
Okay, well the quest changed, but let's see if we can talk to these guys. Saji, wake
Zachi
up.
has decided no more drinking until Queen Irene is safely back in his arms. Maybe that was a dream, never mind. But Zaji wants the Queen and Casca to be safe. He will help you and Lady Arabelle
Casca?
foil these villains and rescue the Queen.
Can you tell me what happened out at sea?
Zaji must admit, he was sleeping in his cabin when the storm hit. He woke up when cold water climbed into bed with him. The next thing Zaji knows, he is being fished out of the sea by strange knights. I'm saved, Zaji thinks. Then they tied me up.
Oh, you were fished out of the water by the Ascendant Order?
The annoying knights, yes. Zaji heard the commander talking. The Lord, they called him. He was angry the Alliance leaders did not wash ashore with Zaji. Zaji did not see the Lord's face, but he spoke like a Breton noble. Zaji could hear it.
What about Queen Irene?
Zaji lost Queen Irene, and first mate Casca too. The wind and the waves must have carried them somewhere else. The Lord and the Magus, the Order's leaders.
Magus?
They swore to comb every beach until they found her. And the others too, Zaji supposes.
If there is any way I can help with your investigation, I am at your disposal. I want to find Prince Ernskar as much as Lady Arabelle. More, even.
Do you remember what happened at sea?
I remember it like the ripples in my favorite pond. A storm blew up without warning. My ship was driven onto the rocks near Aminos and broke apart. All were cast into the sea. When we reached shore, those rogue knights grabbed us.
What happened to Prince Inskar?
I did not see what became of him. He might have been trapped in the part of the ship that was swept away. Or maybe the currents carried him to a different part of the shore. Or he might have drowned. I know that many of my crew did.
Oops, sorry. Sorry.
Over here, dear. We have much to do. I adore this view. Isn't the Colossus a wondrous sight? Still, gazing upon it does nothing to quell my anxiety. Somehow the Ascendant Order learned not only about our secret peace talks, but that the Alliance leaders were going to attend.
At least they don't have High King Emmerich, Queen Irene, or Prince Inskar yet.
And neither
Ernskar?
do we.
Ernskar.
We're not even sure they're still alive, but we must hope. Your help has been invaluable thus far, my dear, and you've earned every piece of gold in this pouch. We'll find the Alliance leaders and unmask the Order. We have to.
What pouch?
Just as the Colossus watches over Gonfalon Bay, I was supposed to keep the Alliance leaders safe. I failed in that, but at least they aren't in the Ascendant Order's hands. Not yet, anyway. What did Captain Colleen and the others have to say, dear?
The captains believe the Order's leaders are Breton nobles and the delegates didn't wash ashore.
Breton nobles? Yes. We heard that as well when the Ascendant Lord and the Magus were speaking in the crypts. That's something to go on. And if the Alliance leaders didn't end up in the shallows, we'll need to look elsewhere. What else, dear?
Captain Kayleen saw the dockmaster accept gold from the Magus when they captured her.
Well, that's a lead we can investigate. I'd like to have a chat with Dockmaster Arnaud about that and a great many other things. I detest being lied to, and he did it with such conviction. You're still on retainer, dear. Would you care to join me?
I'll help you investigate Dockmaster Arnaud.
The Dockmaster's home overlooks the harbor to the west. Jacan and I will meet you there. First Quentin, now this. I hardly know who to trust. Times like these, I take a moment to contemplate the Colossus in the harbor. It helps clear my thoughts.
Tell me more about the Colossus in the harbor.
That's one of the wonders of the archipelago, dear. The locals are very proud of their statue, even if few of them know the real story behind who it represents. I like it as well. One of the reasons I bought the manor. Such a spectacular view.
What does it represent?
The Colossus of Gonfalon Bay is Baron Admiral Bendu Olo, though most on the mainland would know him as the Colovian King of Anvil. He formed the All Flags Navy around 2260 in the First Era to gain vengeance against the Slode for the Thracian Plague.
The All Flags Navy?
The largest allied naval force in Tamrielic history. Ships from every nation and province participated, and many of the vessels were built right here on High Isle. The fleet launched from here and rained destruction upon Thras for their treachery.
And what does this have to do with finding the missing Alliance leaders?
Nothing, my dear, but you asked. Lord Bakara selected High Isle for the peace talks because of that history, though. The All Flags Navy recalls a time when disparate people united in common cause. He hopes to inspire the delegates to do the same.
Just need to stash this somewhere for a little while.
Okay, so we finished the first quest line. I'm going to take a break from Annoying Lady and let's go find out the thing about Ember. I wonder if I should. Oh, wonder if I should do a separate storyline for Ember, but we could do Ember tomorrow, huh? I'll just do a separate quest specifically for the Ember quest line. I'll do that. All right, we'll keep going with this. Oops. So I think we're going out to this lighthouse. Let me see. Journal. Report. Go to Dockmaster Arnold's house. Whoops. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I wish it would give you more. I mean, his house could be clear over here, and I could just take a way shrine. Why doesn't it tell me where it is? Oh, for heaven's sakes, fine. Such a pain. I don't like the way it's laid out. Let's go find a bank quick and dump some of this stuff. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we did. We looked at the house. Was that our first video? I'll run in circles.
Once someone tried to deposit.
Oops, that wasn't.
When it's slow around.
Okay, so I need to drop all the... Where's all that void armor stuff that we got? Oh, this is withdrawal. Okay. I should probably look at those and see if I'm going to keep them or not.
Once someone tried to deposit a goat.
Deposit a goat? Alright. Alright. This is for Tycho. Since we've been reading. Let's see if my voice will hold out for this. Gwyneth, I don't know. We're just going to call her Gwen. Gwen's journal, day 1. So I'm here in Gonfalon Bay. I've been working for a day now as a banker at the Cautious Coffer. Aside from the usual things you'd think get stored in a vault, we... Is that you, Tycho? Aside from the usual things you'd think would get stored in a vault, we ended up with several weapons in need of repair, quite a bit of poison, and a goat named Roof Tapper. Hello. Okay, it's Tycho, okay. Roof Tapper. Carlbert wanted me to turn the goat away, claiming we don't keep livestock here, but since he'd lost his chance at saying so by waving the goat-bearing Nord... What? By waving the goat... Hold on. Carlbert wanted me to turn the goat away, claiming we don't keep livestock here, but since he'd lost his chance at saying so by waving the goat-bearing Nord over me, tough, I'm keeping it. I think that sentence needs punctuation too. For the Nord, of course. But I didn't think the Nord smelled awful at all, just sweaty from work or war. You can never tell with Nords. Day 2. Our guard is taking a shine to our goat ward. She's found it as funny as I did when Roof Tapper ate Carlbert's lunch today, too. And his cloak, too. Goats really do eat anything. Later, I took Roof Tapper out for some sunlight, and he got away from me immediately. You've not seen something climb until you've seen a goat climb the buildings around here. It took me an hour to figure out how to get him down from the Fighters Guild. Carlbert gave me a scolding for being away from my desk too long, but I don't care. Goats need sunlight, and this one apparently needs a roof or two. I took in a rather large batch of soul gems today. Someone's been busy. Day 3. The Nord came back and said we could keep the goat if we wanted. It reminded him of his lost love, who I guess got sliced in half by something called a hadoloid recently. Our guard immediately claimed him, to Carlbert's relief. I think she believes I'll eat it. Well, she'll get to know me soon enough. Of course, I took her aside and asked if we could keep the goat around here for a bit longer. My uptight fellow banker needs to be reminded that not everything's in his control. He'll be happier for it. Plus, Roof Tapper ate his yellow fan today, and I laughed so hard I nearly lost my lunch. Our guard agreed. I don't think she much likes Carlbert. I'll take our goat friend out for another roof clamor later. Hopefully he won't try to run out the door before then. Our guards already stopped him from leaving twice today. Just goes to show you that he needs his roof time. Oops. Okay. Actually, This is actually a really good. I know it's a little bit short stream tonight, um, but I'm kind of just getting used to it, getting the swing of it, and all these Investigator Vale books. My voice is just scratchy right now. So I think I'm going to end it a little bit early tonight. Maybe I'll try to do an extra stream tomorrow night if I can. Kind of depends on what happens with the family. Um, Maybe we can go do the Ember Quest tomorrow, or maybe we'll go ahead and just continue on with the main quest line. But stopping here before we get into the next quest, because I don't know if my voice will hold up for a whole lengthy quest. So I'm going to say goodnight for right now. And sweet dreams, everybody.